It's that time of the week again, guys. It's time for more NX rumors, and it seems like every Monday or Tuesday there's something new to supposedly report about the NX, and I wish Nintendo would just announce it because some of these reports are getting a little out there. But recently, some have popped up on a subreddit. Of course, it's on Reddit, right? On Reddit that look really legit. And what happened was the moderators kind of checked this source out, and they got to the point where they were comfortable enough to post these leaks on the subreddit for the NX. And we're going to kind of get into it real quick, but basically the source, from what they've said, they have to stay anonymous because this is a big deal. There could be some serious legal action here if this ends up being true and they're leaking it. Now, what's happening is basically an employee at a big box store, let's say Target, Walmart, Best Buy. I don't think GameStop would have this information because it's a big box store. So we're thinking something large like maybe even a Costco. Basically, the employee had some marketing material sent to them to hang in the store at the end of October, which tells us more than likely we're getting an announcement before the end of October when they can start putting this stuff out. But some of the big things we have right now is the slogan is basically going to be saying that you can be on the go with it. So the marketing phrase spotted on these posters, basically they're going to be putting up standees. It's interact with your game on the go. So that basically doesn't tell us anything new. We already know it's going to be a hybrid console, something you can plug into your TV or put on a stand and then walk away with later and kind of take with you as a handheld. So that's not new. What's new though is we actually have found out now that the pricing is going to probably be two tiers. There's going to be a base tier and then a tier that comes with either maybe more storage or games or an extra controller. So we have the base price you can kind of come in at $300. And that more than likely is going to get you the system. It's not outlandish. That's what the Wii U basically launched at. You can get one for $300. Above that, there's going to be one for $400. Now, we're not sure what this $400 model is. More than likely, it's going to be a larger hard drive size or flash memory size if they need it, possibly bundled games or an extra controller, because we're not sure how these controllers are going to work. So there's a lot of things that could be in that bundled pack. It could also be online currency that comes with it. It's really hard to say. Some of the marketing also kind of went over the video streaming capabilities being at 4K. If you check my old video, you'll see I already pretty much came to this conclusion based on the supposedly leaked NVIDIA hardware. We're still not sure if it's going NVIDIA or if it's going ATI. We're thinking it's going to be NVIDIA though, just because of the portability. It looks like they're targeting 4K video playback, Netflix and everything, and it looks like they're targeting 1080p at 60 frames, which is, I think, the sweet spot still. I still don't think enough people are to the 4K market to have a whole system based on that. Like how the PlayStation 4 Pro is, that's great, but remember there's also a PlayStation 4 regular that you can get for cheaper. I think the NX, if it comes in at this point, is a perfect price point for them at $300, 1080p, 60 frames. I think that'll work great. They also had some demo units that they're allowed to put out in February. So February we should have demo units on the floor, and we should still have a launch in March, is what they're saying. They're going to launch with 4 games. We're looking at Mario and then 3 others. Obviously, you already know Zelda's one, unless that's not one of the 4. So we have Mario, Zelda, and then 2 others. So we're still looking for 2 more launch titles that it could be. We could have something like Nintendo Land to show off the game on the go, but they could also bring something new back. They could bring a Metroid, they could bring another Kid Icarus game. There's a lot of possibilities for the games they could bring out. Last thing we have is the posters do claim that they are going to run games on cartridges, so that is pretty much completely confirmed at this point. We've had multiple leaks, rumors, and at this point we have actual marketing material that's telling us, yes, the games will be on cartridges. There will be some sort of flash memory, picture like a 3DS size. We're not talking NES or Super Nintendo cartridges. We're talking little flash cards that you're going to be popping in, because they did recently also come up with a patent that's going to give them the ability to put 32 gigs of data on one of these cards. And at this point, 1080p 60 frames, if you're targeting that kind of resolution, it shouldn't be an issue to put 30 gigs worth of a game on a card. That should be plenty. So we're still looking at a March release. This is probably the best leak we've had so far because it looks like it's the point where the actual subreddit moderators were confident enough with this person's claims and whatever proof they were able to provide them that they actually put it on the Reddit. So I would actually say this is probably true. Everything, the price makes sense at 300, and then of course give the people who want that extra little bit at 400, give them the option at least, you know. 300's fine, give them the bigger option. The same thing happened with the Wii U. We had the smaller 8 gig white model, and then we had the 32 gig black model. So everything that's come out sounds like it makes sense. I'm not going to get too excited because you never know. Nintendo could come out and say something stupid about it, and it makes no sense. You know, they could come out and say, hey, it's as powerful as a Wii U, but now you could take the tablet with you, and that's all they say. So hopefully everything on this list makes sense, and I hope it's there. I hope when they come out on October, I don't know, let's say 27th, they come out and everything makes sense. You know, it has a breakaway tablet that you can leave with that's small, you can fit in your pocket, and I hope it is a 1080p system, 60 frames, that's what most of the gamers want, and bring back some games that make sense. Bring Metroid back, you know, bring Metroid back, bring Kid Icarus that is on the console back, and put Pokemon on the system. That's all. Pokemon, 1080p, 60 frames, online capabilities, and it will sell millions. Either way, Nintendo, just please announce the system so we can stop talking about these rumors, please. And with that, guys, I will see you next time.